Good afternoon, and thank you everybody for joining us today. As mayor over the last 7 years, I've been in the incredibly just trying position of comforting moms, comforting families that have been hit by gun violence. And time and again, I've seen something just incredible happen. It's often said that out of the darkness comes light. I've seen so many parents, especially moms, who have taken that terrible dark moment and have used that as an inspiration to make sure that no other mom goes through something like that. So I want to begin today by recognizing all of the families that have been touched by violence. And in particular, I want to give a shout out to Chandelle Bernie Speaks, who is just an amazing leader in our community and has done exactly that with her life. I also want to recognize Representative Marcia Ranglin-Vassell, who in so many ways is on the front lines of trying to provide hope for kids so that they don't go down that wrong path. So I thank you, Representative and Chandelle, for helping to bring us together like this today. There are a number of folks, and I thank all of my colleagues in government. I thank all of our community leaders and community stakeholders. And I thank everybody who's just out here to support one another. When something like violence happens, it is absolutely preventable. As a society, we don't have to accept this. And even one instance is one instance too many. So that's why I appreciate the community coming out, because we're not going to accept violence being normalized in our society. We're going to speak out against it. And we're going to let folks know that we demand better. Now, I've been in conversations with many of you over the past weeks, months, years, about what we can, what we should, and what we are going to do about this. And I want you to know that there is no more important responsibility that I or any mayor has than to help keep our community safe. And I want to also state about our approach to helping keep our community safe. It's not just about more officers on the street, although the police have an incredibly important role to play. It's also about providing hope to our young people, turning around and transforming our schools, that in spite of amazing individuals, teachers, principals, administrators, in spite of their best efforts, our schools have been failing our kids for 40 years. We have to go deep and talk about our criminal justice policies that have been punitive more than quote-unquote correctional. And they have been single-handedly responsible for removing and almost eliminating black men and black fathers from our communities.
Say it.
And destroying that link from one generation to the next that can help guide our kids in a better direction. We got to go deep and talk about housing policy. We have people sleeping in tents in our city as we speak. We have people that can't afford to pay the rent, let alone buy a house. There are large forces at play. But unless people have a decent place to live, unless people can remain in our city, communities and neighborhoods will continue to be destabilized. And those forces that support our kids, and those 12 sets of arms that cushion a fall anytime someone slips, or extend the hands whenever someone falls, those community supports will continue to disappear. So this is deep work, and it's a lot of work, and it's nothing that any of us can do alone, but it's something that we can absolutely and will absolutely do working together. So thank you all for being a part of the solution. Thank you all so much.